Welcome to a DSP video. We are going to be watching a little bit of this vlog. I watched it. There's not a lot to talk about in this particular update vlog, unfortunately, I guess. But there is some parts that I wanted to kind of talk about. Because I watched it last time and I don't remember the timestamps that were that stood out, but this was one of them that caught my eye when I was watching it again. There was another part a little bit earlier, but I think he goes back into it on the weekend preview, so there's really no need to listen to that part. Okay, fair enough. So let's get started. Here he's talking about how Teespring and Twitch, all that stuff is a success. He got his gaming channel partnered again with Curse Maker. Curse, I think, is a branch of Maker. I think they're part of Maker Studios. And I might put the link in the description, but Critical talked about Maker Studios, and he said that they were terrible. They were a terrible company to sign with. So he said they were terrible because they would never get back to him if he had any issues. So Phil might get fucked, maybe. But yeah, we'll watch the weekend preview, watch this and that and all that. Let's get into it.
The workaround finally, after years and years of decline on YouTube, and YouTube finding every possible way to screw me over. Oh, let's lower his ad revenue. Oh, let's change it so that videos only show up in YouTube search if they're long. Oh, let's change it so that Phil's not even in YouTube search because he had to delete videos because of false copyright claims. Like, every possible thing that they've done has destroyed my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. Like, every change was another negative for DSP Gaming. At this point, I've got to diversify myself. I can't have all my, as they say, you can't have all your eggs in one basket. And for a long time, all my eggs were in the DSP Gaming basket. And at this point, I can't keep going on like that anymore.
Take a sip. But, like,
let's face it.
Look at that. He's saying, like, oh, I can't have all my eggs in one basket. But now all his eggs are on Twitch. He is streaming on Twitch like a full-time streamer and doing YouTube as a secondary thing where he just uploads parts of his videos, which is okay. But again, but even then, he never had YouTube be, like, look at how many sources of income he had. Even with YouTube, he had Patreon, he had, Twitch. When he moved to Twitch, he had Twitch then. He had, Loot Crate, he had, oh my god, there were, like, at least 5 that I used to, like, bits, subs, but I guess that's Twitch. So Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, Loot Crate. There was one more. I mean, now Teespring, but I could have sworn there was one more. Man, I'm really blanking on. Oh, the soap. You got the soap. He had all these other sources of income, regardless. Well, I mean, the soap kinda, but it went to the same house. So yeah.
Folks, I hate to say this, hashtag YouTube party is over. Yeah, it is.
Remember when he made that joke in that one vlog? Oh, hashtag, oh, that's not gonna happen. Well, guys, it happened.
Because YouTube has drastically changed their business model to so much that it's just about, it's a website of talking heads now.
Talking heads.
Talking to the camera about bullshit. And causing drama. And they want highly edited, digestible...
Causing drama. Says the guy with, 6 or fucking 8 drama vlogs in this channel. Says the guy that has those vlogs. Oh, but it's the other YouTubers. Okay.
Episodic gameplay videos, not real playthroughs, right? They've basically tried to force me off the site as a business. So I'm going to
force them off the site.
Where I'm welcome.
Okay.
And you know what? I know there's a complete attitude flip. Twitch wants me there.
This fucking thing right here is just so kind of silly. He's like, well, YouTube is pushing me off. How are they pushing you off? I mean, financially they're pushing him off. Financially because he's not making as much money, but that's not the case. Like, I make $0 on YouTube, be it on this channel since it's not monetized, or my main channel, which is monetized, and I get, a penny on that channel. I'm still on YouTube. I still make YouTube videos. The only reason it's taking me so long is because, I'm trying to like do different stuff. See, like I'm boarding fucking videos. This is Zelda, by the way. I don't fucking know how I'm gonna. I don't know how to visualize my own fucking videos, which is why it's taking me a long ass time. I have a hard time visualizing it. But it's not. Well, YouTube's pushing me off. It's just you gotta have to work hard, and you have to like kind of put up with shit. I mean, come on.
Has tools there to make me succeed. Twitch
has tools for me to succeed. Has tools for him to make money. That's really what it is. He's able to exploit Twitch to get money.
Back with open arms in November, despite the fact that I kind of almost burned bridges with them, right?
Almost? You fucking burned bridges hardcore with them. He said, like, oh, Twitch can suck my dick. He fucking said they're full of shit. All they care about is the money. And now it's like, oh, well, Twitch is pretty cool. They let me back on. Well, of course they're gonna let him back on. Because they're a fucking website. They don't give a fuck. I mean, the only way that he would have burned bridges with them is if he had like a closer relationship with them and said, fuck you. But he didn't, because he didn't have that kind of relationship with Twitch. He never did. The only relationship he had with them was that they were like, oh, we'll give you these tools to make money and all this stuff. And then when he went back to them, they're like, well, you had this like established presence before, it's fine, whatever. But he doesn't even get that many views on Twitch either. But whatever.
Like, no, let him Phil come back and have everything that he had and start over.
Let him have everything that he wants. Yeah, okay.
And even nothing but accepting, and I'm very appreciative of that. First of all, I want to say again, thank you to everyone who.
Well, yeah, because it's more money for them. Yeah, he gets like a small number, but think about like they have all these other big Twitch streamers, and they're making a lot of money. He comes in, is like, well, no, it's more money. I mean, fuck it, and then they let him back in. There you go.
Twitch, because right now, if I hadn't gone back to Twitch, I don't know what I would be doing right now. Let me put it this way. This past week of streaming on Twitch, even with all the hiccups I had, all the crashes, all the issues, number one, people are saying my content is better than ever because I seem more interested, engaged in the games and with the people on the stream.
No, he doesn't.
Number two, it's turned out really well when it comes profitability-wise, okay? If I can keep at the level I'm at or increase it, which I'm hoping I can increase it, let's face it. Look at the new games coming out soon. You got Mass Effect, the final Dark Souls 3 DLC, MLB, Persona 5.
MLB.
We've got these giant
heavy-hitting
games, in the next couple of months. I can't wait for Injustice 2, man. I'm going to be live streaming Injustice 2 every day. That's going to be a ton of fun with this new audience and the way that I'm doing it now. Seriously, like, I can't wait. I'm like, I have been reinvigorated to do this as a job. I really have. I feel like that. Like, I've got this big spark of interest and excitement again. It feels...
Yeah, because he's making money again. He's making money. He's like, oh, I'm making money. And I have my YouTube channels partnered. Oh, man, I'm exhilarated. But watch what happens once Twitch dries up for him. That's the thing. It's like KO Gaming. When he opened KO Gaming earlier last year, it was actually doing pretty well. And then it dried up. Then he did the clickbait reviews. Those dried up. And now KO Gaming is basically on life support. Like, it's almost dead, basically. And it's basically his fucking fault for that. I mean, even with the KO Gaming submission nonsense, that fucking shit died. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff going on with that anymore. Almost, it was very like hardcore in like January, February, and now it's like, what happened? Where did it go? And I think that this is what's gonna happen. And you can quote me on this. By April the earliest, June the latest, somewhere between there, he is going to be strapped for cash again. He's going to be. He has taxes in April that have to be paid off, so there's that. He still has the condo to pay. Even if he does get all that paid, he has like a mortgage to pay with his current house he's living in. But he is going to be hurting financially in that time, because the only reason why he's making a lot of money now is because, oh, I'm streaming, guys. Come and look, I'm changing everything up. if you tell your like long existing fans that people like I'm changing shit up, they're gonna like flock to it, watch it, and get excited. So yeah, it's gonna dry up. I mean, eventually, people are not gonna be able to pay, to give them any bits. They're not gonna be able to give them any subs. They're not gonna be able to support them on Patreon. Teespring is gonna dry up. Teespring is almost drying up, actually. Uh, I mean, he's on Wave 2, and I really don't think Wave 2 is going to sell as well as Wave 1, in my opinion. I think Wave 2 is going to fucking sell, but it's not going to sell as well in comparison.
Again, after, 8 years doing it and 6 years doing it for a living, this actually feels like something new and interesting to me again. And I'm very excited for the future, okay? So, with all these new games and stuff coming out and me doing the new streaming, I think that my Twitch channel may grow pretty decently. With new followers, with new people showing up for the streams, with people cheering and subbing and tipping, I may end up fine in the long run. Even though YouTube ad revenue is down, and I don't think it's ever going to go back up to where it was for my channels. I just don't believe that. I think it's done. I think that they've basically looked and weeded out channels that they don't feel fits the YouTube big guy formula, and I don't.
Okay, they went in and weeded out the no. What happened is that YouTube probably saw that his views were declining, and they probably thought that what he was doing was kind of fishy business because of how frequent he was uploading. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know what happened, but I just think it was either a genuine glitch in the system, maybe, or his fucking revenue dropped because they changed. Maybe they changed how much money people can make. I don't know. Who knows? But either way, Phil, you weren't that good of a YouTuber to begin with. You put the least amount of effort into your videos, so
I'm just gonna say fuck it and give me the lowest ads possible, right? They can't give me no ads without justification, so they'll give me the worst ads possible. Fine, but if I can make it up with Twitch, that's great. And right now, I'm having a blast, and it for the first week, it's been good. If we can get it even better because I stick to it and people are liking it and checking it out for the first time, I think this could be really good. Like, I'm not even talking, like, maybe it could be like the old days again. Where I'm super excited to jump on and play games every single day, and I don't have to worry about the finances in the back of my head and worry about that shit. Because it's been killing me, man. The past 2 years, it's been killing me. Every day thinking about finances. I just want to play games and have fun. And when I got finances in the back of my fucking head every 5 seconds, it's hard to have fun. But it's been awesome this week. Thank you to everyone who's been on these streams. If you haven't, maybe you weren't interested in Zelda, you weren't interested in Nier Automata, that's fine. I hope when the new games come out that you want to see, if you can make it to the streams, great. If not, that's perfectly fine. I'm archiving stuff on Twitch. There will still be new videos on DSP Gaming, but give it a look.
For now, it's okay that you're not.
Especially if you've been away for a long while. You may come like, oh my god, this is a completely different thing. Phil's interacting. It's different. He's like, upbeat. What is going on? It's true. It's different. It feels different to me. So give it a look if you haven't in a while, okay? So 1 week of this new attitude of Twitch streaming. It's been amazing. I'm very excited to continue for the future.
I want you guys to just realize he's basing this whole thing off of 1 week. 1 week. That could, you can have one good week, and then as time goes on, it might just slowly decline. As I said, this whole solution of going to Twitch is a temporary one. I can't see this lasting that, very long, in my opinion. I don't think his Twitch streaming is gonna thrive, in my opinion.
Right now I'm playing Zelda, right? And everyone knows Zelda's a long game. It's gonna probably take me another couple weeks to get through it, okay? Even though I know what's going to happen is even with the new partnership, Nintendo's going to claim those Zelda videos on YouTube and I'm not going to make any money on them. If I can make good money every day streaming on Twitch, it won't matter. It won't matter that I can't monetize the videos on YouTube. It won't.
It won't matter. But remember, actually, you know what? No, we're going to have a little quiz because it will be part of the weekend preview. A little spoiler right there. But remember, he said it won't matter. I want you to remember that. Because, you'll see.
If anything, maybe, I hate to say this because I know I've been with YouTube for 8 years, maybe we could flip-flop. It always was YouTube ad revenue was my bread and butter, and then you had all these other things around like streaming and stuff that made supplementary income. Maybe I could flip that. The streaming on Twitch is my primary income, and that's what I care about. And there's people, that's the main focus. And then everything else is supplementary, you know? Because if I can't control the ad revenue on YouTube, then fuck it.
Yeah, fuck the viewers on YouTube. Yeah, you know, and you know, I want to address this actually because I think even on his forums, a member brought this up, but this is kind of he's kind of turning his back on his YouTube viewers, and I understand the idea that, like, you know, I need to go to Twitch because it's more profitable. I'm not really thriving on YouTube, but he could still do it both ways. He can still care enough about his YouTube presence and still be a Twitch streamer. Like, he can sit there, it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna stream mostly on Twitch, but what I'm gonna do for the YouTube end is that I'm just going to, you know, upload the videos same day, whatever, as I always do. I'm going to, you know, make sure that the quality of the videos are up to par to the videos that came before it, or if not better. So on and so forth. At least give something to the YouTube audience that's not, well, fuck you, Twitch is where I'm going. Like, he's kind of turning his back, and a lot of his YouTube fans are kind of getting a little annoyed with that, because that's what I got from, like, at least, again, I read either his forum post where a guy literally made a threat saying, Phil, don't be a Twitch streamer. You know, that kind of stuff. I've seen people get a little bit more concerned and a little annoyed how Phil is kind of leaving them in the dust. And that's what he's doing. He's ditching them because he's not making money on YouTube, which is kind of fucking shitty, to be honest. To turn your back on the people. I mean, you can turn your back on YouTube's like sense of like monetization and all that, but at least be aware that there's people on YouTube that you kind of need to please as well, to a degree.
Be the supplementary thing, right? I think that's the way to go. And it's working out well. Like I said, for 1 week, I couldn't be happier. I didn't know how it was going to go this week. It's gone really well this week. So for those who already have been to the streams and you're enjoying it, great. Please keep it up. I'm loving it and you're loving it. If you haven't seen them yet, come check out the streams. I think you're going to like what you see, okay?
What if they don't?
Now, one final thing, Teespring up here, because I actually have a very positive piece of update here regarding Teespring, because as you know, it was a week ago that I actually launched my Teespring store. Here it is, the link, check it out. And we had all kinds of merch, t-shirts, mugs, hoodies and sweatshirts. I think there were bags of stickers, all kinds of stuff was available with these really cool fan-made designs. I am happy to say, everyone, we sold over 35 products. I didn't expect that. I thought we were going to sell a couple, like a few people.
35.
People loved the designs. They were like, these are awesome. I sold over 35 products in the first week, okay? So much so that Teespring's loving it. They're like, Phil, hey, keep going. You're doing great. And they actually helped me. They actually sent me some tutorials and stuff on how to make this stuff myself so I can continuously add new product.
We go back to one of my old videos. I fucking tried to make a shirt for our dear rabbit, Cleo. I tried to make a shirt for her. It's so fucking easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. He needs a tutorial. Like really? Like, oh, how you feel? We saw that you're trying to make sure. Here's a tutorial on how to do. You go to the website. Fuck, that's a load of bullshit. Yeah, okay.
A whole new batch of designs that I'm going to be putting on this website tonight. In fact, as soon as I finish filming this vlog and getting it uploading, I'm jumping over to Teespring and I'm going to design a whole new slew of shirts with these new logos. I think you're going to love them. There's the new logos from viewers. Really nicely done. One's a piece of artwork, and one is a really nice new logo. I think you're going to like this. And by far the best seller on Teespring was this really cool skull design, okay?
Of course,
it says
that one's
Gaming
the best
established 2008, and it looks really awesome. I had it available in 2 colors. I'm going to add tonight a 3rd color scheme. So if you look at them and like add in particularly like either color, this might put you over the top because this 3rd color scheme is really awesome. So I'm adding a new color for the most popular logo on there so far, and I'm adding a whole new batch of 2 new things. I think you're gonna really like it. If you haven't given it a look yet, give it a look. I'm very pleased. And the other thing is, if this can become something consistent, where maybe once a week I could launch one new product on Teespring, and I get a surge of sales over the weekend, and every week it's coming out well, guess what? This is going to help tremendously with the issues I'm having right now with YouTube and all of that. Okay. Now keep in mind, in case in addition to all of this, is what I meant to say. There's other things going on behind the scenes. I'm still working on selling my condo in Connecticut. It's actually looking really good at this point, even though it's going to screw my credit over. It's got to happen. So that's happening. I'm in the process now of looking for a new used car that's way less expensive than the one I have now, so I can get rid of this thing and I can have a cheaper car. So I am working behind the scenes to fix myself from being screwed in the position where I am. All right.
You're already screwed,
the things you have been doing, Teespring, watching the new streams on Twitch and participating there, everything is helping tremendously. Thank you for the support. I got so many. I'm not even kidding you.
Thank you.
My emails got blown up this week with people with positive messages saying, Phil, don't give up. We support you. You know, and even people who's like, listen, I can't financially help you right now, but you know, we still support you and we're going to do whatever we can to get the word out or whatever. People have been so nice to me, and it's such an awesome feeling because I do feel like I did 6 years ago when I got laid off. Actually, it's almost 7 years ago.
See, look, he sounds like he's being like encouraged by like a team of moms. Like, you can do it. You can do it, sweetie. You can. Don't give up. Don't give up. When really he should be listening to. Well, Twitch is working out right now. Right now, it's working out. It may not work out next month. It may not work out tomorrow. For all you know, Phil, Twitch can wake up tomorrow morning and say, guys, let's lower the amount of ads. Let's lower the monetization on Twitch. Let's really go into and start making harsher requirements to be monetized under us. Maybe we should also demonetize some channels. Like, what if Twitch changes their income? What if they change that? What are you gonna do then? You don't make money on YouTube, and if Twitch starts deciding we need to lower the amount of monetization we have or whatever, where are you gonna go? You can't go to VidMe. VidMe doesn't have a good monetization feature. Vimeo doesn't. Dailymotion doesn't. Where are you gonna go? What if Twitch goes down? What if Google buys Twitch?
When I got laid off from my office job, I was completely destroyed. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I basically just put my shoulders down, my head down, and I said, I'm just going to go into YouTube full force. And it took several months.
Wait. I thought he was forced into it. Remember what he said in Ask the King? Oh, well, I didn't want to do YouTube full force, and I was forced into it. Now it's, well, I got laid off. And I decided to go full force onto YouTube. I thought he was forced into it. Well, I guess the helicopter company forced him to YouTube, guys.
Ended up working out for a good 6 years. Here we are in the same situation. Within a week already, I've got positive stuff on Teespring, on Twitch. I've got people who are helping me, who are saying, here you go, let's improve. When I had technical difficulties this week, I had a couple particular people who really helped me out. And I want to say thanks to them in particular. This guy, it was either Zavon or Javon. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He basically said, listen, Phil, let's try this and this. And I tried a few things. And I think I've solved the technical difficulties now. People are so awesome. Seriously.
People are so awesome.
Ever since I did this on YouTube, it's all because of you. Yeah, it's because of me, because I'm putting out the content. But it's also because of you. It really is. I don't want anyone to ever think that I am so high and mighty, that this was all my doing. Absolutely not. Just think of all the fan-made stuff
bullshit.
that I've used over the years.
Bullshit. No, you think that. You fucking think that. I'm sorry, Phil. I don't fucking believe that. No. He is trying to get people all amped up and all that, so no. I don't truly believe that. I believe maybe part of it. I think he partly thinks that, but no.
All the support you've given me, and the reason that I'm still here is because of you, and I want to keep doing this as a job. I have a passion for it, and I don't want it to fucking die because of bureaucratic bullshit behind the scenes with YouTube and all their nonsense. I'm not going to let that stop me. I got to keep going. I got to adapt and find a way and keep pushing forward positively. This week we worked on that and it succeeded. Let's keep that going. If I can grow on Twitch the way I did this week, if I can keep that going up and growing, okay? If Teespring can keep it up every week, I think regardless of what happens with YouTube and the videos, that I could still do this as a job. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. You never know what can happen. How many times have we thought that everything was in the good and in the clear and then something else happened? Who knows? I will let you know. I'll keep everyone in the loop on what's going on when I can. But for now, new partnership is coming on DSP Gaming. I'll be rolling KO Gaming into the new partnership soon. King of Hate Vlogs is just going to be a normal kind of channel on YouTube. Not a big deal. But no new gameplay on DSP Gaming until it's in the new partnership, and I'll let you know when. But I will be streaming on Twitch daily, and you will see the archive streams on Twitch. If you want to check out what I did that day and you weren't there live, those streams are available on Twitch on demand. You can see them right there, okay? So go check that stuff out. If you can be here live daily on Twitch and you want to see the new interactive streams, the new positive me, I mean, I've been loving it, and people are telling me overwhelmingly they think it's a better product. Please check it out daily. I think you're going to like what you see, and like I said, if we can keep it up and up, more followers every day, more people coming in every day watching, more people participating every day, great. And Teespring, first week, I couldn't ask for a better response. Thank you to anyone who did participate in the Teespring stuff. It's going to keep going. All right. And by the way, I just want to let you know, just because the design is one of the first wave designs from last week, those aren't going away. Those will still be there. The popular designs that people bought are going to keep renewing themselves, and it's going to keep going. So don't think, oh man, I didn't get in on that skull t-shirt, and now Phil says he's putting up new designs. No, the skull t-shirt will stay there, but also there'll be new designs for you to check out as well.
But see what I mean? Like, I don't think that's what happened. You can put a design on Teespring, and you can either have it be like a limited thing, or you can have it be, infinite. I don't think it's going to be like, it's one and gone or whatever. I mean, but he's just trying to say all this stuff so that he gets people like excited and like, more willing to go to Teespring.
All right, folks, that is it. I hope this update, I hope you found it important or informative, excuse me. I'll have more for you shortly, hopefully. More positive news, I hope, okay? Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all your positivity and your support, as always. I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Okay, off to the week in preview. Did he turn off? Oh, he didn't turn off. Okay, well, we might venture to the comments at the end. Let's get into this. There might be there's no audio for the intro, so that's cool. He sometimes forgets to put the intro, so it's not like him. He didn't do it because he's afraid of this being claimed. He just forgot to put it in, like always.
All right, hello everybody. Oh my, what the hell happened to my hair? It was fine when I walked in and sat down, and now it's all screwed up. Look at this. I must have hit my head or whacked it or something. Whatever. My hair's going to be messed up for this video, I guess. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Week in Preview. Today is Sunday, March 12th, 2017. Getting back into the groove of things in the schedule. A lot to talk about this coming week. In regards to a lot of things. First of all, ongoing playthroughs, a new playthrough for Patrons' Choices starting this week. Streaming being a lot different now. I want to talk a little bit about that because this past week so much happened that I completely changed up my streaming schedule and all of that. I've got updates on a lot of things, including my status now with getting my channels partnered, my Teespring. A lot to talk about in this week in preview, okay? But the one thing I want to say before we even start with discussions here is thank you for being supportive. Thank you during this incredible time of transition and uncertainty for kind of being there for me.
These transition guys.
Whether it's you're here live on streams, you're still watching my videos on YouTube, you sent me nice messages over social media. Tons of people emailed me personally this past couple of weeks and basically just said, keep your head up, keep going. You know it's going to work out no matter what happens. Something's going to work out here. You've been on YouTube, for 8+ years. Something's going to work and you're going to be able to keep doing this.
Keep going, Phil.
So thank you to everyone.
Keep on trucking.
Who did kind of stick up for me, who's been, rooting for me. The good news is, I made a vlog a couple days ago about this. So far, so good. Stuff's going all right. So I'll get everyone caught up right now real quick in the beginning of this video.
Even though
DSP Gaming is now in a new partnership. I've left Machinima. They're gone. On DSP Gaming, I'm in a new partnership.
Yeah, fuck Machinima,
The bad part about it is sadly I'm not in a managed partnership anymore, so I'm getting a bunch of content ID claims. Namely, it's for stuff with music, like... for example, WWE games, they usually have licensed music. Those are getting claimed. Any sandbox game, for example, a few videos of my Watch Dogs 2 playthrough.
Remember, I also want you to remember this as well. I know I'm asking you to remember a lot of things. So bear with me here. Remember this tone of voice when he talks about I was like, oh, WWE, music. Oh, Grand Theft Auto is gonna be music. It's gonna be this. Wait until he talks about Nintendo. Just wait.
Claimed everything Nintendo. Literally every Nintendo video I've uploaded is getting claimed now. Does it suck? Yeah. I don't agree with it. It's bullshit. It's double dipping. I've already paid to play those games. The
double
licensing
dipping
fee by buying it. Therefore,
double dipping from the guy who fucking has all sources of income, like all different kinds of sources of income. This fucking guy, oh, they're double dipping. That's wrong, but I can double dip. Yeah, okay. So I have to reposition this. The tabs ruined everything.
You'd be able to double dip because I made a video of the game. But I digress. It's what happens with YouTube when you're not in a
But it's licensing.
Stupid bullshit. And I knew this.
It's licensing though. That's the thing. Like the music was licensed for the game, not for you. Like that's the thing. Like when like music from whatever artist is in a game and you put it on YouTube, the deal with that licenseship is that, oh yeah, this game we license this company to put this song in their game. And so that way, the company gets money and then they get money. They have no deal with YouTubers or streamers or whatever. It's not usually part of the contract that they license their music to. And there was one other thing I was going to say about that, but I can't think of it now. Lost in the shuffle, I guess. I mean, it might come back to me later. He talks a lot about this anyway, so...
Gonna happen leaving Machinima. I knew I was gonna have to face this. But the good news is the transition was smooth. For one day, DSP Gaming had no ads, but it took about 7 hours. YouTube did a add all process where basically it added ads to all my videos once I was partnered with the new company. And it took about 7.5 hours. It added ads to about 42,000 videos.
Remember, he said that it can be done. It can't be done doing select all. Everyone told him, yeah, it's possible. You can do select all to your videos. He was like, no. And then he was able to select all.
1,000 were rejected for various reasons, but about 42,000 videos got advertisements. So that's a great thing. It means that when you are watching stuff on DSP Gaming, unless it's Nintendo, pretty much everything you watch, I am getting credit for now. So don't. I know some people were worried. Oh man, Phil's not going to have ads now for a week or whatever. How's that going to work? No, it's fine now, and everything seems to be working.
Again, if you're a fan of this guy or a fan of any YouTuber, for that matter, are you really going to watch their video and it's like, man, I really hope he gets paid by me watching the video, guys. I really hope he gets paid. I don't know. Like I can't enjoy the video because he's not getting paid by views, dude. I don't know. No one ever thinks that. At all. Like, it makes no sense how he thinks that his fans give a shit about that. If I gave a shit if a YouTuber I watch, if I want to make sure that they get paid, I either support them through Patreon or I go to their merch store. It doesn't really fucking matter because either way I'm watching their video. I mean, like, fuck off. No one cares about your videos being monetized, Phil. Only you do. That fucking sleazy ass chain.
Smooth transition with no issues. Funny enough, as soon as I signed up with this company, immediately I'm contacted by 2 other companies saying they're interested in signing me. And I'm like, well, where were you last week? When I was making a video that I was desperate and I was looking for another partnership, you waited too long, The good news...
Maybe they're not the ones who waited too long. Maybe you were the one that didn't wait. Because that's the thing, like go back to see what happened. He signed with the first deal he had. The first one. He did not wait. He did not say, well, I'm going to wait until I get a better deal. No, he's like, I need a deal right now. I need a partnership right fucking now. And these other companies are telling me that I have to wait. Fuck that. I'm not fucking waiting. And that's what happened. Like, he even said, like, on Twitter, he said one company wanted him to... wait. No, like one company he contacted with said, like, okay, well, we're gonna put your application in line. So you're gonna have to wait a while till we get to it, but we accepted it or whatever. He's like, oh, this company wants me to wait. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. It's like, but you need a partnership, Phil. You can wait. And now he's like, well, they didn't wait. They waited too long, guys. They're the ones that waited. It's not like I could have waited for them to give me these deals. No, they waited too. They waited. Yeah, okay, Phil. It's their fault that you signed up with a non-managed partnership. Okay.
Is though that all these contracts they offer now for YouTube for partnership, none of them lock you in. None of them commit you to anything. So at any point, if I actually end up getting a better offer than what I'm in right now for any of my YouTube channels, I can actually, within a couple weeks, usually you're able to be released and go with someone else. So unlike what I was in with Machinima, this is a much better situation right now. Of course, the bad part is it's not a managed partnership, and that's the negative, okay? So that's the good news.
So then what? Okay, I can get out of this partnership, within a week, and I can go to these other partnerships that give me better deals. Then fucking do that then. But the thing is that if Curse is part of Maker, I think they are. If I do find out, I'll put it in the description below. Okay. I think they are part of Maker, so they're not usually. According to Critical, Maker doesn't really want their partners to leave. So that's why they have auto-renewal with their contracts, and they don't really help you leave. They try to make you stay there.
DSP Gaming and everything going there. As you know, if you've been watching the videos this week, if you've been watching my streams this week, a much different situation, a much different attitude, and most people have given me nothing but positive feedback. There's been a few who admittedly are a little angry at the changes. I don't even say angry, more upset or disappointed at the changes, because for 8 years, right, I made videos a certain way. I picked up a controller, and I sat there, and I pretended like no one was there with me, like it was just me in a room playing the game, isolated, and commentating on the game, and that was it.
No.
And very rarely did I ever do anything outside the box, like interact with someone who was watching live, or do anything like that. And now things are changing, I hate to say
things
it.
Are changing,
I said this
guys.
on Twitter actually last night, but I'll say it here in this video. We've come to the point where I've literally tried every possible thing that I can on YouTube, okay? Whether it was...
Except for editing his gameplay videos, making his gameplay videos more entertaining. Like, make them longer, cut some of the fails out, try to have better commentary than, Look, guys! Oh, I need this pen to get to the next room, guys. I need to find this pen, guys. Oh, I found the pen. Now I can go there. Oh, wow, dude. Fucking, this guy in this house, he's going through a wall, dude. Ah! That's his commentary. No. That can't be it. No.
Lengthening my videos, shortening my videos, changing the tags, changing the titles
of the videos.
Tags. With KO Gaming this past year, I tried to do something completely different and try to make detailed reviews with more, thumbnails and titles that are attractive to the common YouTube viewer, and it worked for like a month. Remember that 1 month when a couple videos went viral, and then after that it died out again. And basically the bottom line is, on YouTube, if you're not already famous, or if you don't adhere to the very strict formula of what everyone else does to be famous, you cannot be successful anymore. And that's sad, because what YouTube has become is every channel is the same. Every channel you see almost the same exact kind of gameplay, because that's the only kind that...
This fucking shit was... They just want people to be the same. That's a load of shit.
Successful. So everyone emulates the one successful formula, you get no variety, and all of YouTube stagnates and becomes the same thing.
No variety.
I don't agree with that. I've always wanted to be...
No variety. I want you to list 5 YouTube channels that are all different. They're all different. That they're not the same. That they don't adhere to Phil's big YouTuber conspiracy. I want you to list 5, and I guarantee that they're fucking diverse. I don't know where I was going with that, now that I think about it, but there is diversity on YouTube, Phil. I'm sorry, but you have Rebel Taxi. He's a very good YouTuber. He has a very interesting review system. He has interesting reviews. He does some good countdowns. He talks a lot about stuff that I didn't know. he reviewed a lot of stuff that not a lot of people talked about, at least in my realm of YouTube subscribers. H3H3 are not as are different kind of YouTuber. They talk about like some stuff that's going on YouTube. They do reaction videos, but they also talk about shit. Mega64, you guys love when I talk about them. They do a lot of comedy skits. They do a lot of commercials for games. They do a lot of interesting things on their channel. Critical. He does a lot of kooky, goofy gameplay videos, or he dubs over telemarketing commercials. What's the other one I was thinking of? Latikului, the one who does like a lot of these Metal Gear Solid 5 mods. He's also pretty funny because he has a lot of funny mods that he plays around with in MGS5. The list goes on and on and on. There's no such thing as the YouTubers are the same. It's all unified and not different. No, it's that YouTube now has a lot of channels who are successful. Usually put a lot of effort into their videos. You, Phil, did not put any effort into the YouTube videos. So you're being weeded fucking out because you have no effort in your videos.
Different, but I've tried as much as I can. I'm sorry, I just can't make it work anymore where I'm 100% making a living on YouTube. I don't think it's viable anymore. I don't. Google has completely changed the business model so many times that only if you are this one kind of person and one kind of content creator can you be successful on YouTube, and that's fucking sad. So what I got to do is I got to change, I've got to adapt, I've got to diversify.
How is
First of all, I got to stop putting all my
Mega64,
eggs in one basket. Because for how many
H3H3,
years it was always me and YouTube, and everything else was a side thing, right? I had Twitch, but that was a side thing. I had Patreon, but that was a side thing. What I need to do is diversify now so it's not all hinging on YouTube anymore, all right? And I did that this week. This one past week was the major change where I shifted.
Now he is putting all his eggs in Twitch. But the other thing I want to say that is just kind of funny is that he's like, well, I don't care about YouTube. I can't make money on YouTube anymore. Then why did you rush to get a partnership? Why do you need a partnership? Why were you willing to withhold videos in case the partnership wasn't going to go through for a few days? If all that didn't matter, then why were you still withholding videos? I don't truly believe that he's not going to care about YouTube. I really fucking doubt that. I would really be like, I wouldn't be surprised if he made a drama vlog to talk about YouTube videos or something. Like, I don't believe him when he says I don't care about YouTube anymore, because it's the same guy that says I don't care about views and then cared about views in the same video. It was one of the Doom pre-streams that he did where he literally said I don't care about views and then talked about views. Like, this guy, I have a hard time being convinced that he's not going to care about YouTube anymore. I really doubt that's the case.
My streaming style to be more reactionary and more reacting and interacting with people on the live streams. You're now seeing all my gameplay videos. You got these pop-up notifications when people are cheering or subbing.
Yeah, all these things that you shat on.
Leaving tips is another big thing. Now you can leave tips when you're watching my Twitch streams, which I never do until this week. Lots of changes. All right. I understand that it's a big shock to a lot of people, especially those who've been with me since the beginning, and they're like, oh my god, I always liked the uninterrupted Phil, hyper-focused on the game. Now it's different. But for the most part, the actual overwhelming feedback I received this week was that it's great, that I'm more engaged in my playthroughs now. I seem to be enjoying myself a lot more and having more fun and laughing more. And that's what people are watching. Yes, yeah, you want to see the game, but you also want to see the person playing the game having a good time and not seem like they're going through the motions or whatever. And people have been telling me the stuff I'm playing this week, Zelda and Nier, the streams have been great. People are loving the content I'm putting out, okay? And by the way, not just if you're there live. If you watch the stream, the archive back on Twitch, or if you watch the videos I'm putting out on YouTube, people are saying it still comes through. It's more positive, it's better quality at this point than what I put out for years, because it's not just me sitting here like myself in a room playing the game for myself. Instead, it seems like because of the interaction and because of everything going on that I'm more positive, I'm more excited and engaged, and the videos themselves are more exciting and engaging to the common viewer. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. Listen, it's hard. I'm not going to be honest. It's not easy. It's not easy at all here to do this.
It's not
I've
easy.
done this one way for 8 years.
Dude, you fucking
changing up.
It's not easy. He did it within a day. He changed everything within a day. The day that he did the 2-hour vlog that I covered, later that night he fucking did a Twitch stream of unboxing the Nintendo Switch, rest in peace, with bit notifications. He did it all week. It was easy. He did it so quickly. The only hard thing that he had to do was find a good pop-up service or whatever, which he found, after a fucking week, which, usually people would if they noticed that Streamlabs wasn't working, any natural person would be like, okay, well, I'm going to try to find a better plugin then and there, not, well, I'm going to take a week to figure this out.
My style to a brand new style is not an easy thing. In particular, for me, someone who's always done it one way. I mean, I even have mentally in my head, like, I know when to stop and start recording videos, and now I have to change all that and everything. Everything's changing, okay?
No, he still does that. He still does that regardless.
Because the result is, this past week, streams have been great. I've got good attendance on streams. People are participating in the streams. The streams have been profitable to the point, and I'm going to be, kind of honest here. If I can keep streaming at the level I'm doing right now daily, it looks to me like even with the decline in revenue that I've had on YouTube because of all the bullshit they put me through by lowering my ad revenue and all that, looks like it might even out. And then, of course, you got Teespring, which launched last week. That's been doing great. I looked it up this morning. I sold over 45 items and counting. People are still buying actively. Every day, someone's buying items. I just launched two of new merch. There's all new logos, new stuff on there right now. New products, too. Teespring added new products. If you didn't check this out yet, check it out. If you did, if you only checked it out once a week ago, check it out again. There's all new stuff on there. I think you're going to like it, okay? So between the changes to Twitch and all that, I'm hoping it's not really going to matter that much that my YouTube ad revenue is down now. And it's going to give me more freedom and more flexibility and more positivity to come to work every morning and come in. I'm going to play a fun stream with everyone today and have that good attitude rather than in the back of my head have it always lingering, oh no, the views are down. Oh no, I'm not making ad revenue. Oh no. Because that's what's been happening to me for the past 2.5 years. I'm not going to lie here. Ever since I moved to Washington State, it was like setback after setback after setback and all things out of my control that I couldn't fucking fix. That's the most frustrating part. It's like false copyright strikes and YouTube changing search algorithms and all this and that and all the stuff I can't do anything about because I have one kind of business. And unless you want me to completely change the fucking business from what it is to something else, like I said, GE.
You did, though. You fucking changed your business. Let's hear that again.
Positivity to come to work every morning and come in. I'm going to play a fun stream with everyone today and have that good attitude rather than in the back of my head have it always lingering, oh no, the views are down. Oh no, I'm not making ad revenue. Oh no. Because that's what's been happening to me for the past 2.5 years. I'm not going to lie here. Ever since I moved to Washington State, it was like setback after setback after setback and all things out of my control that I couldn't fucking fix. That's the most frustrating part. It's like false copyright strikes and YouTube changing search algorithms and all this and that and all the stuff I can't do anything about because I have one kind of business. And unless you want me to completely change the fucking business from what it is to something else, like I said,
you fucking did, yeah. Okay. Oh, I couldn't do anything. He didn't have to delete all of the fucking videos. I think Tevin said in his when he covered one of his copyright strike videos, and I listened to it again and I agree with him. He should have just taken the hits. He should have just taken it. Because he was with a managed partnership at the time. So, if his channel was, let's say, taken down, he could probably contact Machinima, because they probably still have his email, and say, hey, due to these copyright strikes, my channel was taken down. Can you, try to work with YouTube and to fix that? And they probably would have. Because they were able to, reverse the first copyright strike so quickly. But no, he panicked and decided to delete all the fucking videos. And that would remove all of the views. So, or what he should have done is that he should have done it in, increments. He should have done it all at once. He should have just done it okay, I'm gonna delete or private this many videos. And then, next month I'll do this many videos, so on and so forth, instead of just mass deleting and doing that kind of shit, because it's terrible what he did. It wasn't a good idea. Just saying.
General Electric, very successful business making electronics.
Oh,
well,
but
they weren't doing so well anymore, so they changed it to be a.
But yeah, he changed his business. He said it in these past two videos you watched. He went from doing business on YouTube and making videos for YouTube. Now he's changing it to be a Twitch streamer. He changed his business model. He added tips, he added shirts, he added like so many other sources of income. It's really hard to believe that he did not change his business when he changed his business.
Finance company. That's great, but I don't want to be a finance company. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that one type of video that every other YouTuber fucking does. I've always done it a different way. That's what I enjoy doing. That's the point. So I don't want to change over to that, all right? At least with the streaming. Here's the thing. At least with the live streaming, if I can make the vast majority of my income from Twitch rather than YouTube, then it doesn't matter if the videos are raw gameplay or not, because guess what? It doesn't matter how much money I'm really making on YouTube. It matters more what's going on.
Again, then, if it doesn't matter, then why did you rush to get a partner deal then? Why did you rush to get partnered? If YouTube doesn't matter anymore, why does it matter then? Why did you withhold videos for YouTube if it doesn't matter if you're not making money on YouTube? It's very clear it does matter. Who is he fooling? Who is he fooling with this?
On with Twitch, all right? So
God.
I want to say thank you to everyone who's checked out the Twitch streams. Even if you didn't and you're still watching the stuff on YouTube, thank you, because I still need people watching the videos on YouTube as that supplementary income. But what I'm hoping is, let's say give it 2-3
what the but you said it doesn't matter if you make money on YouTube, but now you just said that it matters? Oh my. Does he not sit here and realize the contradictions he says? Is he really this fucking dense?
If I keep doing well on Twitch like I'm doing now, maybe that'll go boop, and then it won't even matter about YouTube anymore, and I won't even have to mention it ever again. How awesome would it be if never once do I have to open a weekly preview or a vlog with, well, here's what's going on with the business, everyone, because everything's down again, and I don't know what's going to happen, and now how am I going to pay my bills? Imagine if I never have to do that again. That'd be fucking sweet.
He's gonna do it again.
And it's looking up right now, at least from the results
he cares
of the
about
past
YouTube.
week. It's looking pretty good. Okay.
You said it mattered. Oh my god.
But that being said, I just want everyone to understand: don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted.
And I'm certainly not taking it as a certainty that it's going to continue.
Oh my god. What
I
an
noticed
asshole.
this week a few people went to Patreon and were like, "Oh, Phil's doing good on Twitch," and they all pulled their pledges from Patreon. That's not good. This is very important because
that's not good. Don't take your money out of Patreon. Maybe they took their money out of Patreon because you have no goal. Yeah. In case you didn't know, he's gonna say in this video, he doesn't have a March goal. He doesn't have a goal for Patreon this month. He doesn't. So maybe they're pulling their pledge because there's no goal. Now someone might say, but the point of Patreon is to support him. It doesn't matter with the goal. Okay, fair enough. Those people did not pull their pledges. The people who did might be those who pulled their pledges because of the goal. That's the thing, and he doesn't have a goal because he's gonna say this. So actually, no. He's gonna say I'll let him talk, and then I'll leave my thoughts on that.
This right here is consistent income I'm getting every month. And I'm super appreciative of everyone who is doing that still. By the way, I'm actually filming a couple private Q&A videos tonight. So if you were owed one from the month of February, I'm going to be filming those tonight and sending those out, FYI. But what I'm nervous about now is, I see Phil is doing good on Twitch. So, well, he doesn't need this anymore. And they come over to Patreon and they all pull their pledges. Now, guess what? So I made more money on Twitch, but it all got taken away from Patreon. So it didn't matter. It negated itself. And now, again, I'm in the same financial straits that I was.
What? So let's hear that again.
Pledges. Now guess what? So I made more money on Twitch, but it all got taken away from Patreon. So
he made more money on Twitch, but it got taken away by Patreon. So let's do a little drawing of this. So according to Phil, okay, so this is Twitch money, okay, Twitch money, Patreon money. So she's making this much money. We're gonna let's do that. That's all the money right there. And then this is Patreon. I went from this, and then I went to this. I went up to here. Yeah, this is all empty. How do these two things correlate? By the way, I see. That's what I don't understand with this. Is that he's like, well, I made all this money with Twitch. He made all this. This is all in DSP's fucking wallet. This was in Patreon wallet. Now Patreon lost some money. Twitch is still here. You didn't lose any money from Twitch because of Patreon. There.
Matter. It negated itself, and now again I'm in the same financial straits that I was.
Yeah, okay.
So please, if you still like what I'm doing, you're enjoying the content, you were already a patron, please don't take it for granted. You know, and if you want to go the extra mile, maybe you don't care whatsoever about Twitch. You're not going to watch the live streams on Twitch, but you still like the vlogging, you still like the videos on DSP Gaming. In that format, that's the way to go if you want to go above and beyond, all right? Keep in mind, you get personal perks and everything for it, all right? So there you have it. That's kind of the deal. Things are going well right now for the first week I've tried this new thing. I'm hoping I can keep it up. It needs to be consistent. It needs to be like that every day in order for this to work out, okay?
Okay.
That being said, this week we're starting up a Patron's Choice playthrough. Because of a goal in January that was hit, we're doing a Patron's Choice playthrough starting this week, Danganronpa. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a moment because I'm not live streaming that at all, and I'll explain why, because some people might be like, what the hell? You just started live streaming, you said it's great, now you're not going to do the Patron's Choice playthrough on stream? No, and I'm going to explain why. It's actually an extenuating circumstance why I need to not do that on a stream, okay? Alright, so that being said, folks,
I don't think she needs that.
There's one final thing I want to talk about before I get to the schedule, and that's the patron stuff for March, okay? Typically every month I give you a goal. I say, if we hit the funding level on Patreon for this month, here's the celebratory goal that we're going to do, okay? I've done it every month. Right now, people who pledged in February are actually nominating some of the worst games ever, okay, for an upcoming marathon that's going to take place sometime.
By the way, Scarface is nominated, and I wanted to give it a special shout out to this because you know what? I like to give credit where credit is due, and I think I need to give credit where credit is due for this. I want to say thank you, Brightside Viking, for nominating Scarface. I think someone asked him to nominate that game, and he did it, but he could have said no. He could have said no. That's a troll move. Fuck it, no. He nominated it. And Brightside Viking, even if we may not agree on some things, you know, we disagree on a lot of things. But I gotta say, thank you for nominating that. That's dope. I saw you in that debate on Sunday with that guy, King of Pole, and Fred, and Look at MK and Jackie, all that stuff. And again, I might disagree with some stuff he said in that debate, but you know what? At least you had, at least I can kind of see where some of your points were coming from, and you know, I could see it as far as you being a DSP fan. I could see where you're coming from. So I will give you credit where credit is due. Thank you for nominating Scarface. There you go. Let's get back to this.
In fact, I'm going to give it one more week. So if you were a patron in February and you're still waiting, a lot of patrons need to have their forum accounts upgraded and stuff. All that's going to be taking place tonight. I'm taking everyone's information, getting it together, submitting it tonight, and then by the middle of this week, you should have that, and you could nominate the games. All right. Then I'm going to make a poll, and they're re-voting and all that. It always goes on behind the scenes, and then in April we'll have our marathon. For March, I'm going to be honest with everyone. I don't want to do a goal.
He doesn't want to do a goal.
Is because I don't want to make a promise to anyone that I can't live up to.
His goals are fucking gameplay marathons. He can't do that. He can't just play a game. Like, it could just be fucking, oh, I play a game that I didn't finish or something. Or I play this game that... something. It could be something, but he's like, oh, no, not gonna do it.
I've done it before by accident. Like, for example, 2 years ago, I had this goal where I thought I was going to make a trailer for a reboot of Project 7, and then everything went to hell in a handbasket that summer with the false copyright strikes and everything.
But didn't the copyright strikes happen after Project 7? Because that's the thing, I don't remember there being a copyright strike before Project 7 happened. I remember it happening after. I gotta look at when he did Project 7. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do some research. Okay, so it's gonna give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. DSP Gaming. I think he put it on his gaming channel. I think he did. Can I search No, I can't. Magic 7. Should be here. Should be here, guys. If, okay. 1 year ago he uploaded this, so does it have the actual date? 2015. Yeah, the cover fix was in 2015. I thought it was 2014, so my bad. I kind of want to re-endure that. I kind of want to, but anyways, I was pretty sure the copyright strikes happened after that, both of them, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
And by the end of the summer, I was like, I'm just not up to it. I'm just not up to doing this anymore. I have other things I have to focus on. People are telling me to work on this instead.
But it was a fucking teaser though, and the thing is that pissed a lot of people off, and it pissed me off too. I think I did an endure of the Project 7 vlog he did on my other channel. That was back when this channel was not created. I think I said there is that he listened to every non-patron person. Like, patrons paid to get Project 7. And he's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna do Project 7. Well, all these people who didn't pay for the goal are telling me to play this game, so I should listen to them. You know how fucking shitty that sounded? You know how shitty that is? Like, that's like if I pre-ordered The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. When I pre-ordered that, Nintendo was like, all these people who did not pre-order the game said that they want Call of Duty to be on the Switch. So we're going to do that instead. We're going to cancel Legend of Zelda. And we're going to keep your money, by the way, so don't worry. Your money will stay with us. Do you know how many people would be fucking pissed at Nintendo for doing that? A lot of people. So, like, he did this, and then was surprised that people are upset about that. And honestly, I think the Project 7 really, really created more detractors than anything else. Everything after that didn't really help, but I think it was really like, or does a lot of people that this kind of stopped funding, because I didn't ever remember his Patreon after that being too successful. It was successful enough to hit the goals, but I don't think it was making as much bank as it did before Project 7 debacle.
And they don't even care about it. And that was one of the few times when I didn't come through on a Patreon goal, and I felt really bad about it, and I ended up rolling it next month. I basically gave the goal away for free the month after that.
For free? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You still had to pay for it. He only paid, he put, like, half of the money. Like this is the thing that is just unfucking believable about it. He could have just put the entire amount that he made off Project 7 just into the next month's goal, so that it would be free. You would think he would do that. No. He lowered the price. He gave it a percentage off. So he lowered it to like some other amount. I don't remember what he lowered it to. And then he said, okay, we'll gotta pay for the rest now. It wasn't free. It wasn't free. It wasn't even close to free. If it was $1, that would be close to free, but it was not that. It was still 1,000 something. It wasn't less than 1,000, I don't think. It might be, it was either 1,000, somewhere around there, or 900, maybe. But he did not give it for free. That is a bold-faced lie, and the thing is with Project 7 that would actually require him to, like, make something. Like, all people wanted was a teaser, a script, something. And he couldn't do that. But for this goal, he could have just done a simple gameplay marathon. He has, like, Jak and Daxter. He could have said Jak and Daxter marathon. I'll fucking do it, and that's that. But no, instead he's not giving any goal. Thank you, Air Raid Lord. Your game will never come back to you.
But, it sucked. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to promise everyone, we're going to do this great event, and the next thing you know, it doesn't work out with the live streaming every day on Twitch anymore. Maybe it doesn't stay consistent.
But the thing is that if you are financially, let's say he does the goal, and in April he's like, oh, well, my business is fucked, I'm ruined, or whatever, and he says that I can't, I can't do the Patreon goal. I'm sure his fans are gonna understand that, and Yeah, you might get flack for that. You know, people might say, Phil, you didn't do the goal. You know, that kind of shit. He might still get that. Yeah, he might. I'll reason with you and say that he might get a lot of flack from other detractors for that. But you know, I'm sure the people who donated, who gave him money on Patreon, would be understanding. Yeah, other people who did not donate to him might be upset, but if you say, well, I don't know if I'm gonna still be here, I'm sure they'll understand.
Hoping. Or something, well, even worse goes wrong on YouTube. You know what I mean? There's who knows.
But I thought YouTube doesn't matter. Whatever.
So at this point for the month of March, I'm gonna do this. I really appreciate those who pledge. You're still gonna get all your perks and everything, but for the month of March, I'm not gonna do a.
By the way, he says you're still getting your perks, except or unless you donate $5. The $5 reward is now completely useless. The $5 goal is basically you pay $5 to get nothing now. It's basically a glorified $1 goal, $1 reward, just with an added perk of going to a forum that doesn't matter anymore. You don't get to vote on anything. You don't get anything, really. You get access to the Patreon forum, yippee, but you don't get anything else from it. You won't get you won't get to vote, you won't get to do anything. So really, why would you donate $5 at this point? Yeah, I know someone say it's to support him. I get that, but again, I've talked about this in my Patreon video. A lot of his rewards don't match what you get, and he should lower the rewards to be more affordable, and he should make the rewards more appealing. And he won't do that. He won't fucking do that. He made a bullshit excuse for why he can't do a multiplayer event, which made no fucking sense, in my opinion, and I refuse to fucking help him out with that, because it's so easy how we could make it work that I'm surprised he didn't think about it. But whatever.
Because the last thing I want to do is promise you something, we hit the goal, and then guess what? Everything goes wrong, and then come April or May, I gotta stop doing this, and now I can't even live up to the goal, alright?
If you have to stop doing this completely, the patrons will understand then.
So I'm not gonna do that. So I would say for this month, please, if you were just pledging for a goal, okay, but this month, they're still going to get your perks and all the great stuff, and it still helps me tremendously, all right? So please consider pledging, or if you're a pledge, please keep your pledges for this month if you can. I need that support to see what's going to happen here with this big transition that I'm in the middle of, all right? Now let's get to this week's schedule, because this week's going to be interesting. We got 2 playthroughs going on right now, all right? And there's going to be a third starting up, the Patron's Choice playthrough. So the 2 playthroughs going on right now, Zelda Breath of the Wild and Nier Automata. Now, here's the deal with these playthroughs. Number 1, Zelda. I'm really liking Zelda. I think it's one of the best Zelda games they've ever made, in my opinion, so far, because they actually listened to all the fucking feedback over the years of people saying, you know, Nintendo, it's great that you do things your own way, but you're still making games thinking like it's 1996 instead of realizing it's 2017, and your games are massively outdated.
Massively
they don't have
outdated.
common things that other games have anymore. And you need to basically modernize your franchise. So what they did, they modernized the living fuck out of Zelda. They literally gave it 100 modern things that are...
Remember, he also said that Nintendo doesn't listen to the fans.
In this kind of RPG, and the game feels so different because of it, but it still feels innately a Nintendo game because it is a first-party Nintendo franchise with all the lore and everything in there. So that's why I think Zelda is so good. That's why everyone's a buzz about Zelda right now. I'm really enjoying
that
playing
and being,
Zelda. Problem now, I can't monetize any YouTube videos with Zelda because I'm not in a minute.
See what I mean? He doesn't. He said it doesn't matter if he can't make money on YouTube. Go straight into talking about how he can't make money on YouTube. Okay.
Partnership anymore. Every video that I upload to YouTube immediately gets claimed by Nintendo, and they steal all the ad revenue. And I'm going to say that again. They steal all the ad revenue because Nintendo has 0 legal rights to the ad revenue on any Let's Play video because the Let's Play videos are transformative works. You cannot make a Let's Play video with...
They're transformative works, but the thing is that with... And this is the thing, I want to say this. If you're a Let's Player, you might fucking hate me for saying this. you're not entitled to money just because you play a game. I'm sorry that that's the case. To me, if you're gonna do a Let's Play channel and you're gonna make money off of it, you really need to put more work than just playing a game. And that's what some Let's Players do that I see that's more entertaining, and I could see them, making money off of. Like if they do like a lot of interesting editing and this and that, I could see that. I just don't really fucking get why Nintendo games matter so much. Like, they make money off of all of these other games. They make money off of, like, PlayStation games, Xbox games, PC games, but they can't make money off of just one company's games. Oh no. They can't make money on Mario and Zelda and Pokemon, guys. They're almost poor, basically, right? No, they're not losing any money. It's just, yeah, it's less money in the grand scheme of things, but if you're gonna say, well, I'm not gonna play any Nintendo games then. You're making the same amount of money by not playing Nintendo games, regardless. Video games are supposed to be fun. I could see it being an anti-YouTuber practice, but it's just not, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, if I had a Let's Play channel and I was making money, I'd still play Nintendo games. I would not give a fuck about that, because it's like, I like Nintendo. I don't care if they monetize it, because ultimately they have the right to do that, because one, it's their game. They own the properties of that game. Is it fair for the fan? Is it a good idea? No, it's not. See, it's the same fucking shit when a company like Konami, Capcom, Nintendo, whoever, shuts down, sends a cease and desist to fan-made remakes. And it was like, oh, this is bullshit, giving them free PR, and we are making this game for free, and they send a cease and desist to us? Fucking bullshit. Yeah, it is bullshit, but they have a right to do that, because it's their property. Maybe they don't want their property that they fucking cherish to make money to go to fans to make for free, because they're probably afraid. They probably think that if you make these games for free, they're not gonna buy their games. Yeah, you might say that's ridiculous, but that's just what they think, and that's that. They own the game. Like, they have every right to do that. Hasbro does it all the time to the fucking Brony community. They do it all the fucking time. Yeah, the Bronies complain, but they still fucking watch the show that they like.
Having significant input from the gamer. So at the very least, even if I would even concede that Nintendo should get some of the ad revenue of the video, they sure as fuck shouldn't get it all. But that's what they do.
You can you can actually get half of the money revenue. You can make a deal with them. They have a partnership program that you have to register with, and I don't think you need to be partnered with Nintendo per se, but you need to submit your videos to them, and you'll make a percentage off of the videos. But he won't fucking do that, because that takes too much work.
Everyone who makes Nintendo videos on YouTube, they steal 100% of the ad revenue. It's theft, it's illegal, but until someone sues...
It's illegal? Phil, okay. If it's illegal, Phil, the FCC or some organization would have stopped them. They would have stopped them. But they didn't. Maybe it's because they own the property. And they have the right to claim that they're owed money for it. Yeah, there's a reason why not a lot of companies do this, because they do see it as free PR. They do see it that way. So they don't fucking, like, we're just gonna wave the coast of free PR, fuck it. Nintendo probably doesn't want to do that, but they have every right to do it. It's just no one does it because they like the free PR. Nintendo is one of those companies that don't really give a fuck about free PR. Because they honestly don't really need it, but
nothing's ever going to be done about it. So, it sucks, because I'm really liking Zelda. I know the game's incredibly long. My session today was amazing. Today, I went to the first dungeon.
It took him this long to get to the first dungeon. I'm on the fourth one. I'm on the last dungeon, in that game. And he just made it to the first one on March 12th. That is fucking sad, in my opinion.
Big stuff, solved puzzles, fought the first major boss, having a blast. Everyone on stream loved it, had good viewership and everything. And then I realized, man, well, the stream was great. Thank God the stream made some money. But when I go to upload this to YouTube, I get nothing out of it. Zero.
Again! Again! I'm sorry I'm yelling at this point. I apologize. I am drinking coffee, so that kind of peps me up. But he literally just said that he does not care about getting paid on YouTube. He literally said that in the same fucking video, and now he's crying about not making money on YouTube. Which one is it, Phil? Do you care about making money on YouTube or you don't? Who knows? And here we go. See. I told you it would come full circle, guys. In the last video, remember what he said? I kept saying it, so you probably you know what I'm saying. So I don't have to go into detail with that. But remember, but here's another thing that went full circle. When he was talking about WWE and GTA getting claimed, he was like, "Oh yeah, it sucks." They claim it sucks, whatever. Nintendo. Oh, let me fucking tell you about Nintendo, guys. He is a load of fucking shit. He bitched so easy. He's taking time out of the fucking weekend preview to cry about Nintendo, but he didn't cry about WWE claiming his videos. He didn't cry about Grand Theft Auto. It's Nintendo. But guys, remember, he's not a hater.
Alright? So here's what I am going to do with Zelda. Moving forward, when I play Zelda on Twitch, it's going to be primarily for Twitch focused, okay? I'm going to leave it archived on Twitch. So you can watch the whole stream, even with Stream Chat embedded. It actually comes with Stream Chat embedded when you watch the highlights that I'm going to leave on my Twitch channel, okay? Which, by the way, is twitch.tv/darksidephil. That link is in the description of this video. Yeah, if you want to see Zelda right away, once I've done a stream, you can watch it over there, and an ad will play, and I'll actually make a little bit of money. Zelda streams over there, okay? Watching them on YouTube, I make nothing. I am going to still continue to upload the videos to YouTube, but it's certainly not going to be a massive priority. Why am I going to rush to put Zelda on YouTube when Nintendo steals my revenue?
Steals my revenue. Remember, I don't care if I don't make money on YouTube, but let me tell you how much I care about Nintendo stealing my money on YouTube.
But it may be at a staggered pace where I try to lure you to go to the streams and go to my Twitch page first, then maybe after a day.
Yeah, go to my Twitch page so you can watch the ads and give me money.
I'll upload the Zelda videos.
But remember, I do this for fun. I don't do this for money, but go to my Twitch so I can make money. But I don't care if I don't make any money on YouTube, but go to my Twitch page so I can make money.
Perfect example. The videos have all been staggered a day. Yesterday, what I uploaded was from the day before. Today, I uploaded Nier Automata to DSP Gaming, which was yesterday's stream. And then tomorrow, I'll upload the Zelda videos from today. See what I mean? Everything's like a day staggered. So it's kind of like gearing you to go to the Twitch channel first.
So he's gonna make, like, he's double dipping. He's double dipping because when it's not a Nintendo game, that was fucking weird, but he's double dipping because you're making money off of the Twitch archive by having it there, and then, if you go to YouTube, he makes more money. So he's double dipping the same thing that he bitched about game developers doing. This fucking sleazy asshole. And again, he's conditioning his viewers so that he can get more money. But because again, his viewers, I guess he sees his viewers as dogs. And it's like, okay, boy, go there, you get a little treat. Go there, you get a little treat. Go here, you get bonus treats. But not Patreon, you get nothing.
And then if not, watch the stuff on DSP Gaming, okay? I'm not going to hold it against anyone if you're watching the playthrough on DSP Gaming. It's not your fault that Nintendo's a thief, all right? And they have such horrible...
What? Wait, what? I gotta hear that again. It's not your fault?
Twitch channel first if you can, and then if not...
Oh my god, YouTube, you're doing this shit again? Motherfucker.
To DSP Gaming, which was yesterday's stream, and then today... tomorrow I'll upload the Zelda videos from today. If not, watch the stuff on DSP Gaming, okay? I'm not going to hold it against anyone if you're watching the playthrough on DSP Gaming. It's not your fault that Nintendo's a thief, all right? And they have such horrible anti-gamer practices, and they're just...
Anti-gamer? It's anti-YouTuber, Phil. If it was anti-gamer, I'd be upset about it. Which I'm not. I don't really give a fuck about it. and I'm a gamer, so I wouldn't say it's anti-gamer. I would say it's anti-YouTuber, anti-moneymaker, but anti-gamer. That's kind of not the point.
Fucking so ass backward as a game development company.
It's not ass backwards as a game developer company. YouTube has no bearing on game developing. I'm sorry, it doesn't. When you make a game, are you sitting there like when you make a game like making this game? Gotta think about the YouTuber, guys. We gotta think about the YouTubes, dude. We need to make sure that the game can do stuff on YouTube. No, they're not. They don't give a shit about YouTube. So
that's why I'm not punishing you. No, the videos are still going to go on.
No. You are punishing them. No, but it's not directly. You're punishing them by not uploading the gameplay the same day that you usually do it. You are uploading it after so that people can watch them on Twitch so you can get money from there. And then they can watch it on YouTube to give you more money or just stay on Twitch or whatever.
Just understand that's why it's at this weird pace and it's a lot different than I would normally do a playthrough, okay?
No, he's doing it this way.
So there you have it. That's what's going on with Zelda. Nier Automata. I'm pleasantly surprised with how much I'm liking this game. The game is refreshing and different. It's a combination of many
But remember, he fucking shat on it. We're gonna go on a little field trip. Oh, got notifications, dude. I think it's in general. Nier Automata. There it is. There it is, guys. I think it's on the first page. Ah, here we go. I have no idea what Nier Automata is, and if people hadn't told me to play it, I wouldn't have ever put it on my schedule. Just real talk, it's not on my gaming radar. It's not on his gaming radar. He thinks it's pretty much he bitched about it being out in Japan first, and then he says, "I'd guarantee that if I played Nier in March, nobody would care. Abysmal views, nobody on streams, and people yelling that I'm not giving enough attention to other games they want to see. It's dead on arrival. The game is dead on arrival. I really like the game." Oh, okay, whatever you say, Phil.
Genres, I really like the game. But from what everyone's telling me, apparently to get to the true ending of the game, you have to play it 3 fucking times. 3 times.
Remember, he likes the game. I love when he says he likes the game and then immediately drops it. He like after he beats it, he's like, "I'm done with it. I'm not going back to it." He did with Deus Ex. I really like Deus Ex, guys. Deus Ex is a really good game. Oh, DLC? I'm not gonna play it. No, fuck that. I don't know if he did that to Fallout 4. I don't know if he did that to that game, to be honest. I think he might have. I don't remember. But, I like Nier, but I'm not gonna play it 3 times. Fuck that game.
Now, allow me to explain to you why that would be a crazy daunting task that's probably not gonna happen. The game itself to beat is around 10 to 12 hours long from what I'm told. So maybe 1 or 2 more streams and I'll beat the game my first run, alright? Then apparently the second run, you do all the same exact gameplay, only you're playing as a different character. So it's the same exact game, only it's like playing it, like instead of playing Devil May Cry with Dante, now you're playing with Virgil.
But that's... But you played Devil May Cry 4. You played the first half as Nero, then you played the second half as Dante, doing the same fucking shit. But, like, the thing is that... I love Nier, by the way. I really love Nier. I think Nier is really one of my favorite games. It's really good. I'm planning on playing it 3 times. If I had to play it 3 times to get to the true ending, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that because I love the game. I love the fucking shit out of that game. Dude. The thing is that we were in a day and age where we buy a $60 game and it might not be a long game. It might be a game that you could beat within 10 hours or whatever. Like Resident Evil 7, great game, short as fuck. Is it worth $60? Yeah, who knows. Nier, $60, you get all of this like content in it, and you get to play for it for a long time. That's a very good deal for a $60 game. In the era where you might get fucking screwed out of money. Look at fucking The Order 1886. That is honestly one of the worst games I've played. And the thing is that, like, you love the gameplay of The Order, yeah, great gameplay. It's all fucking cutscenes. Oh, we get Nier. Long game. Oh, well, I don't want to play it. Fuck that. They didn't think about me, dude.
And once you beat the game a second fucking time, so that's 24 hours of gameplay, now you get to do the third playthrough, which is the real one, where there's all new content. What the fuck kind of formula is that? And
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that. That sounds fucking dope, dude. Wow, what a fucking bitch.
No, listen. I know that these game developers have been doing this ever since back in Drakengard and the original Nier. Apparently, this has always been a thing they've done. Sorry, that doesn't really work or jive with what I do for work, business.
But you don't care about YouTube views. Twitch doesn't care what games you play. They're there for you. You could literally play Nier every day, and you would still get people to come in. I mean, it might dwindle by December if you play it all year long, but they're there for you, Phil.
I can't. If I was only playing Nier for 3 fucking weeks, yeah, I could do 3 playthroughs of it. But there's other stuff going on people want to see. If I just play Nier, people will get bored and move on. And
why not just balance it? Why, like I just don't get why he's like, well, people get bored. We're doing Mass Effect. Okay, and? Oh, and Zelda, I guess, because he's gonna take forever to beat that game. So you can't juggle 3 games? I think you can.
Gonna shut everything down. So I didn't know this when I got the game, by the way. I didn't know you had to do 3 freaking playthroughs to actually get the full game. You didn't know this. So I'm committing to playing it and beating it at least once. Even when I ever get a chance to do a second or third run, maybe in the future, there's no way I'm doing it now because I'm still playing Zelda. I got playing Zelda, and this week, starting this week, I'm starting up my Patron's Choice playthrough of the visual novel Danganronpa. Excuse me.
Danganronpa.
It's a murder mystery story that's very, very popular among certain circles, and, you know, especially those who like Japanese culture and this style of game.
Japanese culture. I love Japanese culture, guys.
But once again, the patrons nominated and voted for it, and it won the Patron's Choice poll for January, okay? Much like Persona 4, I knew nothing about it, won that poll, ended up being an epic playthrough, and now I'm playing all the Persona games, right? Kind of the same deal here. But there's a problem. Danganronpa takes 24 hours to complete. I'm not kidding. I looked it up on how long to beat. It takes 24 hours. So just think about how many sessions of gameplay I'm going to have to do to beat Danganronpa.
Again, what is research?
Good news is, Danganronpa is a downtime Patron's Choice playthrough. This is not a major focus where you're going to, oh my god, Phil's just playing Danganronpa for the next week. No, nothing like that at all. It's always going to be something that I balance with something else that people really want to see.
Oh, okay. It's going to be balanced.
But that being said, that's going to take a ton of fucking time for me to finish. Think about that, okay? The other thing about Danganronpa...
So maybe do more than 4 hours. If it's 24 hours to beat, then do 10-hour gameplays.
Is that because it is a visual novel, it is incredibly narrative-based, and it lends itself massively to spoilers. Meaning, if I'm live streaming on Twitch, and, oh, you know, I'm interacting with the stream chat, and I'm doing shout-outs, all of a sudden, someone leaves a 50-cent cheer, right? 50 cents, which is nothing for them, and it says, oh, by the way, in the final chapter, this person is the killer, and this and that and this, would completely fuck up the entire playthrough. Everyone would be spoiled, the whole game would suck, right?
But then people can just tweet at you about it, though. They can send you tweets saying, oh, Phil, don't remember you could do this. Like, that's the thing. Is that he always thinks that spoilers only happen in Twitch chat. When, say with hand-holding. But he gets it from Twitter. Emails. His own stupidity. Etc.
So I'm not doing that. I'm committing.
His own stupidity, I mean that he researches it, guys.
I will not live stream it. Which means it's going to usually be what I play at nighttime. Okay, maybe
nighttime.
2.5 hours a night. I'll be playing Danganronpa. Not every night, but every once in a while. You know, maybe two times a week, maybe 3 times a week. We'll see. I'll be doing that. That being said, as you can see now, the game's 24 hours long. I'm only going to be playing 4 or 5 hours a week of it. Maybe, you know, we'll see. It's going to take a long fucking time to complete. Months or more, maybe over a month. So, Zelda, which is incredibly long. Nier Automata. Danganronpa. That's a lot of stuff to juggle right now. There's no way I could do another playthrough of Nier Automata. It's just not going to happen. And then, of course, you got to keep in mind, this particular week coming up, there's no major new releases at all this week. So the good news is I get to juggle Zelda and Nier on stream, and then at night I'll probably play some Danganronpa. Maybe every once in a while I'll stop to do a new video for KO Gaming or something like that. But for the most part, that's my plan. That's what I've planned for the next week or so. Until the big one, the one everyone's waiting for, the one that undoubtedly tons of people, much like my other classic playthroughs that have sequels, like Fallout 4. Remember how many people came back to DSP Gaming after being years away to see me play Fallout 4? I kind of foresee that happening again with Mass Effect Andromeda.
Sure,
Mass Effect 2 and 3
sure, full circle.
Those are the ones that people saw that got me popular on YouTube, and that's how they heard about me. They watched and saw me play Mass Effect, and they can't wait for me to play the new one. I personally am super hyped for Andromeda. I've stayed away from spoilers. I don't know much about it at all. I'm purposely doing that as I don't want it. I want it to feel like an original, unique experience live with everyone as I play it, rather than me spoiling everything ahead of time, which a lot of people tend to do. I've stayed away from it. So I'm really excited for Mass Effect Andromeda. That being said, I have 3 games I'm playing right now before we even get to it. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do, my goal here would maybe be to try to finish my first run of Nier Automata this week. Keep going with Zelda as far as I can, and then start Danganronpa and play it by ear and see how far
guys, he doesn't rush through games
by next week. Okay. So now let's get to the concrete schedule for this week, so you know
finally
what to expect. And then we'll
look at this
next week, because Mass Effect, I'm going to do something special.
24 minutes of nonsense to get to this.
Okay. So this week. Tonight, right after I film this weekly preview, I'm doing patron stuff. I have a private Q&A video to film. I got to do patron upgrades for February, all that stuff. That's what I'm doing tonight, okay? Tomorrow, on stream, it's going to be a double dose. 2 streams on Monday, because I have no edited content or anything to put out. I don't have really anything to work on at night. So on Monday, I want to do 2 streams on Twitch. I haven't...
But what about, hanging out with Leanna? Oh, he's just hanging out with her on Tuesday. Okay, so, yeah, okay.
Done this yet. Since I've adopted my new streaming method, I haven't done 2 streams on Twitch, okay? So we'll see how this goes. Now, it seems like everyone is pushing me to do Zelda again as the first stream, especially because today's session, I got so far in Zelda, I ended up getting to, the first major dungeon and all that, and now people are excited to see more. So what I'm thinking for, what I'm pushing for, is that I'll probably do Zelda on my first gameplay stream tomorrow. So that'll be around 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I have to throw that out there. Today, Daylight Saving Time happened in the Americas.
No one cares.
So what that means is, as of today, I'm streaming 1 hour earlier than I was yesterday. And a lot of people didn't realize that, even though I talked about it until I was blue in the face all over on social media and even here in the weekly preview. A lot of people weren't aware of that, and it ended up being... people weren't there when the stream started this morning. That's okay, but understand, I'm streaming now 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is 1 hour earlier than I was streaming this last week, okay? So it started this morning, so it's going to continue tomorrow. So Zelda starting then, 4+ gameplay hours of Zelda, all right? Then, when that stream ends, what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload the Zelda videos from yesterday to DSP Gaming, okay? Then at night, tomorrow night, Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I'm going to be streaming Nier Automata for around 2 hours or so. So tomorrow's going to be over 6+ hours of live streaming gameplay on my Twitch channel, all right? Hope to see many of you out there. Again, if the streams can keep being profitable the way they've been, then this YouTube issue is not going to be an issue at all, and I could keep doing this for a living. But we need to keep going. We can't be...
But you bitched about it for 24 hours. You bitched about YouTube for 24 hours. I'm pretty sure YouTube is still a problem for you.
For a couple streams, and now that's it. You know what I mean? People need to keep showing up, and people
need to
participate when they can. I am getting a lot of followers. I've noticed I've got an increase in followers. Every day now I'm getting more and more, which is awesome, because people were not necessarily, actively following my Twitch channel anymore because it was dormant for so long.
Take a sip.
It seems that now with all the changes that I'm doing, people are really enjoying the changes, and I'm getting more followers and more people every day. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow. A full day of Twitch streaming, Zelda, and then Nier. and I will be uploading those videos. Well, I'll be uploading some Zelda videos, as well as probably at night I might even upload some Nier videos. We'll see, to DSP Gaming. Now, Tuesday is my day off for the week. A lot of people got a misconception that I'm taking the same day off every week. Wrong. I even said that up front. I said I'm not taking the same day off every week. I can't. It actually depends on Leanna's work schedule. And this particular week, the best day for us to have a day off is Tuesday. So on Tuesday this week, no live streaming, but there will be videos. What I will do is
But he didn't take a day off last week. Well, because Saturday, March 11th, guess who hijacked his stream? So she was off Saturday. Didn't take the day off to spend time with her. Whoa, man, my elbow slipped. Oops.
Queue up videos to go live during the day. It's probably going to be whatever's left over, whatever Nier or Zelda or whatever was left over. We'll be going live on DSP Gaming on Tuesday. So even though I will not be live streaming on Tuesday, there'll be new videos on DSP Gaming. Wednesday, we'll flip the script. So because Tuesday or on Monday I did Zelda on my main stream, Wednesday, it'll be Nier on my main stream. And what I'm hoping for is I can finish up Nier Automata on that stream. And, that'll be, put a fork in it. That's it for now. If I ever get a chance to do a second playthrough, great. But that's going to be my main stream.
He's not doing
Wednesday.
A second playthrough.
And then Wednesday night, I'm going to start up Danganronpa, the new version. Apparently, it's out on PS4, all right? Supposedly. I haven't even looked it up yet, but supposedly it's supposed to be coming out where you can get it digitally and everything, because they're having a remastered collection of Danganronpa 1 and 2 redone in one game on PS4. So I'm going to be getting that, and I'm going to start that offline gameplay on Wednesday night. So that will be exclusively on DSP Gaming. Will not be live streamed. If you want to see Danganronpa, you have to watch it on DSP Gaming. There'll be no stream chat. There'll be no spoilers, no distractions. Just me hyper-focused on the game for
no distractions.
Okay? I think you're going to like that.
No distractions.
That's Wednesday night. Thursday, we'll flip it. So Thursday, more Zelda on stream, Danganronpa at night, okay? And that's how I'm going to do it for the rest of the week, kind of flipping it back and forth. Every day we'll do one or the other game. And, of course, once I finish Nier, like I said, then I'll just be focusing on Zelda for the streams, okay? Now, there's one other thing that may or may not happen this week. I thought it was going to happen this week, but here, let me explain. I was approached by a company to play a game because they saw that I did a lot of PSVR coverage last year. And not a lot of YouTubers did a lot of PSVR coverage like I did, okay? A lot of them did one or two videos, and that was it. I did extensive playthroughs and stuff of PSVR games. A lot of people didn't do that. So there's a game developer out there who made a game for PSVR, and they wanted to get YouTubers to play it and give it exposure. So they approached me to make a video, and I said, well, understand the kind of videos that I do really aren't what you're thinking. I don't do edited videos or anything like that. I do Let's Plays. So if you wanted me to play your game, great, but I'm going to do an honest Let's Play, and I don't have to play the whole game, but I'll play it maybe for a couple hours one night, and I'll put it out there and give your game some exposure. It's basically a sponsorship deal. They're going to pay me to do this for them because they want their game to get exposure. It's not getting any.
Sponsorship deals. Remember when he said, oh, I don't get sponsorship deals, fuck that. He's getting a sponsorship deal that he shat on. Not this
I was hoping to have everything in place by this week. Sadly, it hasn't. It's been moving like a slug. And I don't know what's going on, but what I'm hoping for is to get more information on it.
See,
and hopefully within the next couple
why
weeks,
say this stuff? Why say this stuff about this company? Like, oh, they're moving like a slug. They're taking their time, dragging their feet. Why tell us this? Wait until something happens, because, like, for all he knows, him just saying that might, kill any chance of them actually falling. They might say, like, this guy is not patient. Fuck him. We're not gonna do it. And at the same time, I think he said that I think he did talk about them before, and I think he said that they approached him last year. I think. And if that's the case, then they might have found someone else better for them, because they probably didn't want to wait. They didn't have time to wait.
Hey, if I can start getting sponsorship deals like that, check out this game, I'm getting paid to play it, but here's what it is, and here's my honest opinion on it and stuff, because that's what they told me. They said, you could be honest, you don't have to kiss the game's ass, but obviously they said, if you think the game's a piece of shit, then we just won't put out the videos, which is fine with me. If I sit down, the game really is a fucking piece of shit, and I'm not enjoying playing it at all, no, I don't want to put out a sponsored video. That would be pretty dishonest of me.
Wait.
So yeah, I'm very interested in this, but...
What? If the game is a piece of shit... Oh, yeah, there you go. I don't know if I misheard him.
That then we just won't put out the videos, which is fine with me. If I sit down, the game really is a fucking piece of shit and I'm not enjoying playing it at all, no, I don't want to put out a sponsored video. That would be pretty dishonest of me.
Is he saying that in the sense that he doesn't, if the game is a piece of shit, he doesn't want to put out a video where he's praising the game? Like the game is a piece of shit, but he's saying, oh, it's good, but then he really thinks it's a piece of shit? Is that what he means? Or is he saying that it would be dishonest for him to say the game's a piece of shit in a video that's for that company? Because that's not dishonest. That's being honest. But again, I think if you got to say that, I think if you got to specify how he's using that term.
So yeah, I'm very interested in this, but it didn't come together. I thought it was going to be this week. It didn't come together. I don't have any more info on when it's going to happen. So it may or may not happen in the future. That may be something I'm doing. But for now, it looks like it's going to be Zelda, Nier, Danganronpa for the major majority of this week. Okay? Now, let's talk about next week. First of all, next week, I don't know what day I'm taking off. More than likely, it's going to end up being the middle of the week. You know how I'm taking Tuesday off this week? Next week is probably going to end up being like middle of the week again. Okay? Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm getting tons of questions now about it. Phil, are you playing it? Phil, are you going to be doing midnight release? Phil, are you streaming it? How are you going to approach this game? Listen, I am not silly. I realize there's a ton of people out there who want to see me play Mass Effect Andromeda because I played all the other games. And like I said, those are games that are synonymous with my presence on YouTube over the years, much like Fallout. Everyone saw me play Fallout 3 in New Vegas. They wanted to see Fallout 4. Same thing here with Mass Effect Andromeda. So what I'm going to do, if available, which I think it should be, I'm going to do a midnight release. I'm going to, that Monday night, so that would be Monday the 20th of March. As soon as it unlocks, which should be around 9 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. As soon as it unlocks digitally, I'm going to play it. I'll do a couple hours premiere stream that night. So it will be our first hype Twitch-focused stream of a midnight release. Could be pretty sweet.
Wow.
And then all day that Tuesday, that's the 21st, I'll do 2 streams that day of Mass Effect. So within the first day, you're going to get, what was that, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 hours of Mass Effect gameplay within a day. And yes, I will be uploading all of that to DSP Gaming. So boom, whether you're there for the live stream or if you can only watch it on DSP Gaming, you're going to get that right away. That's going to be really cool, in my opinion. I'm excited for that. I really am looking forward to the Mass Effect game. And the last one was, 2012? The last Mass Effect game was before I did Direct Capture. Holy shit, that was a long time ago. So I'm pretty pumped to play one, okay? So, yeah, midnight release, streaming, and then what we'll do, we'll play it by ear. We'll see. Do people want to keep seeing Mass Effect all week? Do you want me to balance that with Zelda? Go back to Zelda for a bit, because I know I won't be done with Zelda by then. And we'll go from there. All right? The end of this month, we've got the Dark Souls 3 final DLC. Yeah, I'll be playing it. And, what I'm going to understand, The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 3 is coming out at the end of this month, supposedly. Yes, I'm doing that. However, there was one game I was originally going to play that's up in limbo now. MLB, yeah, I know. MLB, Major League Baseball, 17. I was very interested in playing it. I played this 2 years in the past. Haven't played it in a long time, and I think that playing it and, doing it, especially live streaming, too, trying to play this live stream and everything might be really fun. Problem with that, guess what? Since I'm not in a managed partnership, I can't have any music in my videos anymore, any licensed music. Therefore, I would have to play the game with no music at all.
Again! He said he doesn't care about fucking getting paid on YouTube. Well, I can't play MLB because it costs money, because it would be content ID'd. Then why won't you do the same shit you did with Zelda? Have it as an archive on Twitch, and then release it later on YouTube. Why is MLB the special one that you don't play? Like, really? Well, I'm gonna play on silence because we'll get content ID'd on YouTube, even though I just said in this same fucking video that I don't care if I don't make any money on YouTube. Make up your mind.
Oh. Now, not to say that the music is an absolute huge part of the playthroughs. The core is me playing the baseball game. But the music has been part of the enjoyment of these playthroughs. Remember how I sing the songs, or I make fun of the songs? Remember I name my characters off of songs? Like Drake Has No Talent. That wouldn't have been the name of my character if there wasn't licensed music in the games. Sadly, unless I get into a managed partnership, I can't do that anymore. So I don't know how MLB would even work out. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do Dark Souls and I'll focus on Dark Souls and the episode of Walking Dead first, and then maybe once I'm done with those, if I have some time, maybe I'll squeeze in MLB and balance that out with some other stuff coming up. For example, Persona 5. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, folks. I can't promise you anything. I don't really know what's going to happen here with all this, because right now, every day, I'm not even kidding you, I'm getting dozens upon dozens of new content ID claims
back
in
to
my
this.
email right now from
back,
YouTube.
Back to talking about content ID. Great.
I deleted a bunch of them. I'll just give you an example of one, because I'm sure I still got one in here.
Dude,
I actually deleted them all.
He really loves going through the phone.
Like, some examples of things I've been getting. Every single sandbox game, like I said, that has licensed music. All the sports games I played over the years, including WWE, NBA 2K. The Rockathon that I did, it's all getting claimed and or muted. So, it sucks. It sucks. But hey.
It doesn't get auto-muted on YouTube. You decide to mute it on your own. Like, you go to the settings and turn that off. So, he doesn't really have to do it, but he won't make any money. But he wants to make money on YouTube. But he said he doesn't care about making money on YouTube. Okay.
That's life, and like I said, that's why I'm pushing forward positively with Twitch rather than relying only on YouTube.
How is this video 2 hours? I don't get it.
So that was a lot to talk about. This has been a very long week in preview yet again. There's a lot to talk about. I know the changes for some are shocking or disheartening because you like this one style of video. I'm doing what I need to do to survive. And the bottom line is, rather than see me completely go away, I think people want to see me survive. You've seen me do this for 8 years. You want to see me continue to do this. That's the overwhelming feedback I'm getting from people.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing what I need to do in order to survive. And, that's why I'm so appreciative that people came out with all these positive messages. People are coming out to the streams every day. People are still pledging to Patreon. People checked out the new Teespring store. People are doing everything possible.
People are still pledging to Patreon, even though he just said in the beginning of this video that people are pulling their pledges.
Support me in this time of uncertainty and fluctuation, okay? I apologize that it is a time of uncertainty and fluctuation. Sadly, I don't control all these factors. I wish I could. If we can keep moving forward positive the way that this week has been, I think we're going to be fine. And, I mean, to the point where if it keeps going up on Twitch, then it might be better than it was. That would be pretty good if you don't have to hear about this negative shit from me ever again, because I'm kind of back to the levels I was around 2012, 2013. Again, imagine that. If I got back to where I was and now I don't have to worry about
As I said, I don't think this Twitch thing is gonna save him. It's gonna save him for a little while, but it's gonna start dropping. I guarantee it's once Twitch is tapped out, when those people start to leave.
More and it could just be fun stuff every day shared with you like it used to be, I'd be thrilled. But we got to get there, and we're not there yet, okay? So thanks, everyone, for being patient. Thank you for your support. Looking forward to Zelda, Nier, and Danganronpa this week. If I have anything else to happen, new changes or anything for you, I'll certainly let you know. But for now, that's the deal, okay? All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Right now, going to roll the credits, which is basically the thank you to all the patrons who pledged in February. Keep in mind, you've got till the end of the month to pledge for this month and get in on perks and stuff like that. Thank you for all your support, folks. Peace out. See you for stuff like that. February. Keep in mind, you've got till the end of the month to pledge for this month and get in on perks and stuff like that.
But no goal for March, though. Remember, guys.
Thank you for all your
support. Get nothing for this month.
Peace out. See you for live streaming tomorrow. All right? Have a good one.
Alright, I think there's one comment I want to highlight here. If I can find it. I don't know if it's here. If not, I might have to go to Dragon Killer. Did he delete his own comment? No way, he did. Okay. To Twitter we go. There's Dragon Killer. Where's the comment? Where is it? Dragon Killer, don't do this. There it is! There it is. I started with, Personless says, I started with your detractors, still watch them, but now I actually watch you also. Your detractors are good for you. Okay. DSP says, There are different kinds. Some actually give constructive criticism, others want me to go out of business, lose my house, and die in a fire for real. So not all of them are good for me. But like, the thing that's just funny is that like he has to mention the extreme ones. He has to say it. He's like, well, some of them are fucking extreme. Okay, so not all of them are good for me. It's like, but obviously, this person is not talking about those kind of detractors. He's not talking about the ones that want him dead. I'm not one of the detractors. I don't know. I personally don't see a lot of people who wish death to him. I at most, I see people hoping for his business to go south. That's the most I see. Maybe the house. But I would mostly say the business is the majority I see, which is, it is what it is. That's what they think. That's what they think. But I would not say that I have not met a single detractor who wants him to be dead. The only times I see a detractor say that is if they're trolling. Like, they don't mean it. Like, they're trying to start shit with people or something. I don't know. But I don't see a lot of people genuinely believe that he should die in a fire. I see Phil says that to people. He said he wants to help game developers commit suicide. He wants to do all kinds of stuff. So, I just don't even see, like, what's the point of bringing those people to begin with? He could have said, yeah, I like the detractors who give good constructive criticism. Those are really good detractors. I have no issues with them. I have issues, if he has to bring up the negative element within the detractors, you can say, I have issues with detractors who actually do things that harm me or something. I can maybe understand that, but I don't know. This just feels a little, like, outlandish. But whatever, that's just me. I'm going to end this video because this video is too long, as it is, for no reason. So, see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay positive, stay happy, and play some games.